This is where we are. Tongariki. It's one of the more spectacular of the Moai sites. In fact, it's probably the favourite one of all. But there's only one other car here, which I find really staggering. Very good view of the arrangement here. You've got that sort of raised platform with a Moai on top, only one of which has still got his top knot. In front you've got almost like a parade ground really, where they carried out all their ceremonials. And on either side you've got this big wing sticking out. There's one on the other side as well. They are substantial lumps of stone. And it's all facing inland away from the sea. There's only one group of these which faces towards the sea. All the others face inland. Behind them you can see just the top of the quarry where these things were carved out of the rock. The rock is quite soft, it's volcanic, but it tends to harden on exposure to air. It's very porous. But the red for the hat, the top knot, it comes from a completely different quarry. The top knot is called a pukao. And it's made from a red volcanic stone. Again, quite soft when first quarried out the ground, but hardens on contact with sunshine and the weather. Aren't they just amazing? The time to come and see these is in the morning, when the sun is rising to the east, and you see these Moai against that bright orange glow of dawn. You have to be here about 7 o'clock in the morning. You may think it looks all brand new, but it was in fact badly destroyed by earthquakes and tsunami, especially in 1960. And then the Japanese government came to the rescue in 1990. And they re-erected them all and repaired all the damage that was done. Almost striking faces. It's a bit like Mount Rushmore, and there's a lot more of them. And you don't know who they are either. Well, we're back here again, Tongariki. It's much later in the day and they're almost in full sun. Well, there, just on cue, out comes the sun. So that guy, second from the right there, with his hat on, he looks quite magnificent. The guy 5 from the right, he's absolutely enormous, that Moai. I would think if he had his top knot on, his pukao, he'd have been quite spectacular. Well, that's a phenomenal sight. And there you can see them against the wonderful blue of the ocean. That green foreground and that fantastic blue sky. No wonder it makes a superb photograph. In fact, I think I prefer them in the full sun rather than with the sun behind. That's just quite stunning. mean, what can one say but 3 cheers for the Japanese for re-erecting them. This is the only one with a pukao on his head, a sort of red headstone. The biggest of these weigh about 80 tons apparently. So we'll just have one last look of this today. That light and shade and all those profiles. Well, the first rays of dawn have appeared. I've come really early, it's obviously 6:30, it's 7:15 now, so I've just been hanging about. And quite a lot of people have turned up in the meantime, and you can just see the outlines of the moai and the sun, well, the light shining between them. People creeping about with torches. There you can see them against the outline of this giant moai which is lying on its back right in front of me. You see a good place for crickets to call their tune. It's the first time I've heard them since I came here. They obviously just appear at dawn. Well, the sun is just making an appearance. You can just see that orange streaking in the sky as all the clouds are illuminated by the sun. Everybody's amazingly quiet, just soaking up the moment. No rowdiness, nothing. And now you can see the sun has just made an appearance. And on the left you just get the outline of this, the head of this giant moai lying on the ground. Wow, that is just stunning.
Yep.
It's very good. Looks it's a good return for the sort of
Big business.
so the two jerseys and horses.
I think you're going to say Wilson and Holstein.
Yeah.
Wilson and the Holstein.
Well, but when you look at them in New Zealand,